Yeah, now supermodel Beverly Johnson claims that in a private meeting with Bill Cosby back in the 80s, he insisted on her drinking a cappuccino that he made, and she believed she was drugged. And she writes all about this in her upcoming book. It's called The Face That Changed It All. Beverly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Did you know right away, Beverly, when you took a couple of sips of that cup of coffee, that something was going terribly wrong at that point?
Oh, absolutely. After the first sip, the room began to spin. I was woozy, and I took another sip, and it just increased from there. And
you described him. You
Yes.
described him sort of dragging you out of the home. That he did not sexually assault you. How were you able to get away?
Well, after I realized that I had been drugged, I just looked him right in the eye, and I can't say what I called him on television, but I went into this tirade, and I got louder and louder and calling him this name, and he just decided that let me get this woman out of there.
So
it was a survival instincts that kicked in for me.
Sure.
I feel very
forward
lucky.
to today.
Yes.
You hear the news that these are Cosby's own words in this deposition. Beverly, did you ever think that this day would come?
Frankly, I wasn't surprised at all. I knew that after 49 women have come forward and have told their story, a story that was similar to mine, that eventually it was going to come to light. So I wasn't surprised. I'm just very happy for the victims that they have some sense of peace and validation.
Did you yourself feel vindicated after this?
No, I don't really have feelings like that. For me, it's about women using their voice. We are expected as women to be voiceless, and it was an opportunity for me to use my voice. I tried to write about this story for my memoirs before December, and was told by my editor at Simon & Schuster it probably would never, get past legal, and it was not a part of the book. And after December, after the women, Barbara Bowen and these courageous women came out and told their story, and I too told my story in Vanity Fair, it wasn't until then that my publisher, Simon & Schuster, came to me and said, you know about that chapter on Cosby? We would like to put it in your memoirs.
All right. Okay. Beverly Johnson, probably a memoir worth reading. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.